Hi, this is Thresden, and this is part 11 of an ESO Firesong walkthrough. In the previous episode, we were trying to unlock the door to Ivyhame. Ivyhame is the place where the new Druid King has to be crowned. And the head of the Firesong Circle wants to crown herself the new Druid King, but we're going to try to stop her. I don't know how we're going to stop her, but we're going to go into Ivyhame and we're going to figure out what we can do. We're going to do that right now.
I have never been here, yet it feels familiar. These stones were told to remember King Kasorayn and to wait for me.
Told to wait for you? You mean the song that you hear?
Yes, the song is louder in here, more insistent. It wants to fulfill its purpose, like me, like the seeds. The song is from King Kasorayn's season, but it is not from the Druid King. Not exactly.
Do you remember King Kasorayn?
A little. His voice calling me from the green. The song of his magic, strong and good. He gave me into the care of the weirds before my eyes ever opened to the light of this world. They tended me while I dreamed, until the Firesong woke me.
I remember. We saved you back in High Rock, but what do you think you'll find here?
Understanding. I was summoned to quicken the seeds, crown, staff, and gauntlet, but I do not know why King Kasorayn made them sleep. So how can I know when to wake them? We should explore. Learn. I will follow you.
Very well, let's go.
The song I feel in these old stones, it comes from somewhere ahead. We should keep going. Explore. Listen. Learn.
What else can we expect to find in here?
I sense spirits called from the green, bound into the shapes of fawns and darker forms to defend this place. They may not know me. They have waited a very long time, forgotten themselves and grown wild. Be careful, Laurel friend.
I will. I mean, I'll just annihilate everything in my path.
The song calls
rather than
to
be
me.
careful.
Touch the mote, Laurel friend.
Welcome, sower of the dream. I am Avon, apprentice to the Druid King. King Kasorayn bid me prepare for this day. Follow this passage to the Ivy Throne.
The Druid King's apprentice. He is the singer of the song. He will guide us.
Okay, that's cool. No enemies so far.
These creatures were called to protect this place. They have grown wild, fierce.
Shake it off, come on! Yeah.
Okay, it looks like there's nothing up here. Except for this enemy. That plant was doing a lot of damage to me.
A hall within the hill. The court of the Druid King.
Yeah, unfortunately, somebody has just come through here and killed everything, so we've got no enemies.
Is clearer now. Above us, toward the rising sun. The Ivy Throne. Careful, friend of Laurel. I sense a powerful guardian nearby.
Is this Sika Redhorn, the powerful guardian you're speaking of? Not that powerful, really.
The song is strong here. Touch the mote and see what I see.
This stone tablet records Kasorayn's final dream. Dark betrayal followed by seeds of hope. We have punished the guilty, stricken their names. To heal, we forget. But the sower must remember. Enter the garden.
Come, friend of Laurel. The garden is this way. Why did the song lead me here? Touch the mote, Laurel friend.
I prepared a cauldron and planted 3 herbs in this garden. The sower knows the elixir of Ifre's thoughts. Mix, drink, and see what I saw the day the Druid King died.
Alright,
I
we're
am
finally
the
gonna get...
sower, and I remember this elixir. Come talk with me, Laurel friend.
Looks like we're finally gonna get to the bottom of it.
The Elder foresaw this day, when I would be drawn to his song, and that I would not be alone. This elixir, it is the same as a potion the weirds used to commune with me while I slumbered. It connects the now to the then, the here to the there.
This elixir, you know how to make it?
Though I slumbered, I learned much from my time with the weirds. They would drink the elixir and commune with me. Teach, talk, listen. Gather herbs from each part of the garden, and I will create the elixir.
And what will the elixir do?
It will show us what the Elder wants us to see. We will become a dream, a memory, and in that way, we will remember. But it is you who must drink. Only a mortal vessel can understand a mortal memory. I will see, too, through you.
I'll gather the herbs. Deathbell Blossom, an herb used by druids for special rituals.
Deathbell. A taste lets you dream with your eyes open.
Foxglove Root.
Foxglove. A mere pinch weakens the boundary between now and then.
Fawn's Tongue Leaf.
Fawn's Tongue. A potent ward against evil. Good. Now place the herbs into the cauldron. Something else is needed. Something of mine. Now drink. Together, we will walk in Elder Avon's memories. Drink from the cauldron. Drink and dream.
Okay, I'm drinking. Temple of Iphelon. one of the most sacred locations for the Druids of the Archipelago. The Temple of Ivyhame is dedicated to Frii and the True Way.
Elder Avon, I need your help.
Oh, I'm the ghost guy now. Cool.
The day I hoped to avert is upon us. A hunger for power will destroy everything we hope to build here in the archipelago. Now druids slay druids, fighting over a throne like the very elves we left behind on the mainland. I must end this.
Where am I?
Has it been so long since you served as my apprentice, Avon? Have you forgotten the Temple of Ivyhame? Our misguided brothers and sisters defile this most hallowed place with their violence.
Our misguided brothers and sisters?
Followers of the All-Wither among the Firesong Circle. While most of that circle serve the cycle of creation, those who revere the All-Wither worship only death and decay. They seek to seize the Ivy Throne, to lead us into an age of unending darkness.
How do we stop the followers of the All-Wither?
I must return my regalia. Crown, staff, and gauntlet to Frii. The season of the Druid King must end. For now. Meanwhile, we need to make preparations so my dream comes to pass. Escort me to Elder Verline in the ritual chamber. This ends today.
I'll escort you to the ritual chamber.
The ritual chamber lies to the south. Take the passage that leads up. Be on your guard, old friend. The followers of the All-Wither are already inside the temple. We must return the regalia to Frii before they stop us.
How will you return your regalia to Frii?
From seeds were the crown, staff, and gauntlet called forth. To seeds we must return them. You have heard my dream, Avon. How the sower will one day awaken, once the schism that divides our people is finally mended.
Your dream? The sower?
You're sure you're all right, Avon? The dream is my prophecy of two futures, one good, one bad. The sower is the key, a spirit I called from the green and left in the care of the weirds. Frii. You must prepare the message for them, as we discussed.
Who's Elder Verline?
These troubled times confuse even me, my friend. Verline is my closest counselor. A loyal Firesong, all too familiar with the threat posed by those sworn to the All-Wither. He is in danger too, from those who call him a traitor to their cause.
Can you tell me more about the followers of All-Wither?
You need to know more than that they are here and desire our deaths. Forgive me, I share your confusion. We did not guess how prevalent the All-Wither's influence had become. Many powerful Firesong druids have fallen under its dark influence.
What's the All-Wither?
A difficult question. Firesong druids revere the great cycle of creation and destruction, death and rebirth. But those who give themselves to the All-Wither see only half of this endless wheel. The dark half. They must not gain the Ivy Throne.
Okay, so this explains why the Firesong have gone crazy. They apparently have been taken over by the All-Wither.
Friend, you are Elder Avon. And there is King Kasorayn. I remember him.
Here, Avon. Elder Verline waits in the ritual chamber.
It looks like I've gone in a circle. It's this way.
The Druid King is older, careworn. Many seasons passed since he left me with the Weirds.
Ifra's shrine.
Begin the ritual at once, Elder Verline. Elder Avon, I require your assistance.
If you are certain, my king, yet I wish there was another way.
The Temple of Ivyhame. I hear its song, even in this dream.
Elder Verline has the regalia, and will begin the ritual. I hope that when I laid down my authority, when I left the throne for the forest, the shadow over our people would have passed. Now I see that more is required. Will you aid me, old friend?
What do you need me to do?
Remember everything you see, Avon. When the prophecy is fulfilled and a new king arises, the seeds must be brought here and blessed by the sower I spoke of in my dream. You must preserve this moment to instruct the sower.
Okay.
Now, go help Verline.
How do I help Elder Verline?
We need the light of the moons to shine upon the sacred pools in this chamber. Mirah's tear and Shandar's sorrow must witness and sanctify our deeds this night. Elder Verline can tell you what to do. I must prepare myself.
As you command, Druid King.
I fear the Druid King is making a mistake. These symbols are gifts from Frii. For centuries, our kings have worn them with wisdom and mercy. I begged Kasorayn not to take them from those who come after us, but he insists.
The Druid King said I should help you complete the ritual.
If we must do this, then yes, we need the light of Mara's tear and Shandar's sorrow. On each side of the balcony stands a druid stone. Turn them both to face the sacred pool. That will call the light of the moons to sanctify this place.
I'll turn the druid stones as you instructed. I'm worried about this guy. Who is this guy? Elder Verline? Yeah, I mean, I'm afraid he's gonna double-cross the king. Alright, now where is the stones? Up there? How do I get up there? Aha, here we go. Wait, I can't get through there. Maybe there's another one on the other side. What's this? That looks like a door. Oh. Now I've got to do the other one.
Frii, hear us. Return crown, staff, and gauntlet to the seeds from whence they came.
folly, Kasorayn. You leave me
knew
no
it.
choice. Allwither, guide my blade.
Oh my god.
Betrayed! Why, Verline? Begone! I banish you! The followers of the Allwither. More insidious than I thought. A poisoned blade in the hand of a trusted friend. This proves I was right. Crown, staff, gauntlet. They must return to the green. You must help me, Aven.
What can I do, my king?
Gather the sacred seeds. Help me summon Erdir the Guardian. A powerful ally for the sower. A protector to ensure that only a worthy king regrows the seeds. Then
I'm listening, my king.
give one seed to each druid circle to guard, to keep. Oak to Elder Tide, Rowan to Stonelaw, Ash for the Firesong untainted by the Allwither. One last thing. Go to the Ivy Throne. Seal it. No one must enter until the sower awakens.
I'll take the seeds and deliver them to the circles.
Thank you, my old friend. Take the seeds. Go to the center of the chamber. Touch the Mote of Light.
How do I summon Erdir the Guardian?
Touch the mote to begin the summoning. I will do the rest. Erdir is a spirit from the green. It will protect this place until a new Druid King arises. Erdir will keep its vigil until the sower decides the season of the seeds has come again.
What of Elder Verline and the servants of the Allwither?
That task I leave in your hands. Rally the circles against those who follow the Allwither. Defeat them. Bind them in the mountain. Then, let them be forgotten. There can be no healing while druids seek power and harm one another.
A large pit from a Rowanberry. It holds dormant power. That was the Stonelore seed. I'm gonna take the Elder Tide seed. And then the Firesong seed.
Now, take your place. Touch the mote, and I will summon Erdir the Guardian. Farewell, old friend. This temple becomes my tomb. Deliver the seeds and seal the Ivy Throne.
Wow. I hope we don't have to fight that thing. Although it'll probably be easy.
From the then to the now. Come, let us speak of what we saw. Dream. Memory. I walked with Elder Aven just as you did. I saw the one who called me from the green. Kasorayn, the Druid King. I understand much more now. Was not Erdir the Guardian wonderful?
The spirit Elder Aven summoned? I guess so.
Wild and fierce. A spirit called from the green, like I was. It is bound to protect crown, staff, and gauntlet. The Firesong risk much to awaken its anger.
You think Erdir the Guardian is still there?
Erdir waits, as I did. The Firesong must return the seeds to the place we saw in the then. The Temple of Iphelon. I know how to call Erdir. A song of defense. It is my choice.
Archdruid Orlaith knew about you. Does she know about the Guardian?
Perhaps. She may think she can bind Erdir, command it with crown, staff, and gauntlet, but King Kasorayn told some spirits to make their own choices. I am one, Erdir is another. We should find Druid Laurel. She will know what to do next.
Alright, let's find Druid Laurel.
Druid Laurel studies the old lore, young yet wise. We must tell her what we learn from the Elder's memory. Let us try this passage. I sense gentle wind and open sky beyond.
You said you have a choice. What do you mean?
Spirits are bound to purpose. We do not change. But the purpose King Kasorayn gave me was to make a choice for him. He could not know how to make the choice, so he did not bind me. I can grow, learn, decide.
What choice did Druid King Kasorayn want you to make?
To know the worthy. I am the sower, but I can choose when to quicken the seeds, and for whom.
Why did those druids turn against Druid King Kasorayn?
We saw the same memory. The choices that led the Druid King and Elder Verline to the temple are forgotten now. But I know the Allwither. It is of the green, yet it hates what it is. It hungers for what it is not.
If the Firesong betrayed him, why give them one of the sacred seeds?
Some betrayed. Not all. Only those in the grip of the Allwither. Those are the ones that were stricken, forgotten. The rest were forgiven. I think Orlaith remembers, knows what others forgot, and so sees the dream differently. A path to power.
Yeah, that makes sense. Where's the Temple of Iphelon?
Druid Laurel talked about it. It stands on the island of Iphelon, the Cathedral of the Green, long ago. Still sacred. Now we know Erdir waits there. I have never been in that place, but I remembered it in the Elder's memory.
Alright, looks like we're gonna go to Iphelon now. Where's Laurel? Over there? I mean, was there no other way to get down? Mirah's journal, the Salvage. Oh, I got a crate here, too. Due to water damage, many of the entries in this journal are barely legible. If Mirah had coin for every time a Smoothskin had a map in a dream, she'd never have to charter her ship to Fools for scraps again. Today, a treasure stiffer by the name of Gallus begged every sailor he could to take him out into Thracian waters. Poor fool doesn't realize what a superstitious bunch sailors can be. That Gallus came back around the docks today. Mirah snuck a quick peek at his map. Maybe he's onto something after all. Gallus says that Mirah's eyes frighten him, that they shine like a beast's when the lantern goes out. This one does not think that is a bad thing. Mirah has learned that fear is a powerful tool when dealing with treasure-seeking Smoothskins. Besides, it wasn't this one's idea to sail at night. Lantern's dark. Gallus insisted on it, even now as he squints at his map. A dull-clawed fool with barely a hair on his face. Joan and Jode guide us. We've come to the edge of a dead coral reef. Gallus seems excited, but all this one sees is a week wasted in dangerous waters. However, Gallus has proven to be a gifted swimmer, with some apparent knowledge of water-breathing magics. He spent most of the day diving and pulling up bits of stone and debris. He promised me riches and insists that we're close, but Mirah has her doubts. Something strange happened today. While fishing, this one thought she saw Gallus come up for air near her hook. Mirah was ready to scold him for scaring away dinner. Even had one of his rocks in hand to throw at him. But it wasn't Gallus. This one blinked, and where Mirah thought she had seen the face of the treasure seeker, she saw only dead coral, pale white and dull in the afternoon sun. 3 days of diving, and finally, Gallus has something to show for it. A sack full of gold, stamped with the Elysian Empire symbol. Damn Smoothskin found the wreck of an all-flags Navy ship. Mirah's mouth waters at the thought of what else might be down there. It's sundown, and Gallus has yet to surface for air. Even with what little magic he possessed, Mirah knows he can't have lasted this long underwater. Mirah's stomach churns at the thought. No use in sailing away now. Sun is too low, and even the breeze has deserted us. If Gallus hasn't returned by morning, this one will sail back to Vastir. Knocking on the hull? This one is not imagining the sound. Something is banging on the outside of the ship, below the waterline. Dawn can't come soon enough. This one saw him. Gallus, even with the wind behind us and the reef far back. Mirah's claws shake while she writes this. He was twisted, transformed into a misshapen husk. Curse that map. Curse those waters. May Canarthi guide Gallus to Lesware. Knocking. Mirah still hears the knocking. Alright, whatever that guy turned into, that turned him into a monster, I don't want to deal with it.
Doing something
I just
magic-y?
want to find Laurel.
Firesong druids. Dead. Laurel's staff. Where is Laurel? Take the staff, Laurel friend. She would not leave it unattended.
Druid Laurel staff.
I understand the pattern of what occurred. Druid Laurel was scouting, came upon these Firesong druids. They fought. She was overpowered, taken away. The leaves tremble for her. So do I.
We need to find Druid Laurel.
I no longer sense Druid Laurel nearby. If the Firesong took her, they would go to Archdruid Orlaith, to Iphalon. A ploy, I think, to capture me.
What do you think we should do?
I would like to see the City of Stone. Find Laurel friend Stefan. He can help us. Laurel trusts him. Likes him. I will meet you in Vastir, Laurel friend.
Alright, I'll meet you in Vastir. Alright, I'm not gonna go to Vastir yet, because we still got some business to do. We need to find Octon. And what is Embervine? What do we need Embervine for? Volcanic Virtuoso. So, oh, it's a daily quest. Okay? So first, let's go to this right here. Not that, sorry, Octon.
I'll be right back. I've never met anyone like you before.
Great. I mean, same. Meeting a sea elf like you, that is.
Quinn?
Are you here to woo me as well? Oh, not that I'd mind. No, wait, I mean... Can I start over? That sea elf keeps bothering me. Then my partner, Umindior, vanished. It's left me a bit unbalanced. I might need to do this job without him.
What's your job here?
Those sea elves in Lanshara found a druid relic. Our employer wants us to procure it, quietly. Without Umindior, this job will take more time. And the longer I stay here, well, it could get loud.
This Quinn, she is a character from the Thieves Guild, if I'm not mistaken. But my character has never done Thieves Guild, so he's never seen her before. Why would it take more time without Umindior?
He knows something about the relic, but wouldn't share. I can't look for him and also search the camp. I'd need 2 of me. Say, would you like to help? With both of us, we could do this. You can keep whatever you find. aside from the relic.
Okay, I'll help you find your partner and acquire the Druid Relic.
You and I working together solves a lot of problems for me. If we find Umindior, great. He can tell us what he knows about the relic. If not, then we've spent that time looking on our own. Efficient. So, we should split up.
Alright, what do you want me to do?
Why don't you track down Umindior? If I find him, I'll be very cross that he left me alone, and shouting won't help anything. Also, not to offend, but I haven't seen you in action yet. I trust myself to scout around without being noticed.
Where should I look for Umindior?
I saw him follow a woman through a door right here. And here's our camp. We can meet there after you find him. Try to stay out of sight. If a guard sees you, look for a hiding spot. I'd rather not alert the whole settlement.
Tell me more about yourself, Quinn.
Not much to tell. I'm new to this whole, thing. The, procurement world. Just trying it on for size, I suppose. Of course, being spotted by that sea elf isn't an auspicious start.
How did you get this job?
I found a broker who handles this kind of work. He gave me the details after some convincing. They don't trust new people right away. Didn't help that I embarrassed myself at first. I tried sounding shady, but that's not really how they talk.
How did you meet Umindior?
The broker liked my drive, but not my lack of experience. So he teamed me up with Umindior. I hope I don't let him down by losing my partner. That's bad for a reputation.
What did the sea elf say to you earlier?
He wouldn't stop complimenting me. My looks, my personality. I'd barely said a word to him. Usually I appreciate such kind words, but it's strange when a sea elf does it. He was just a little too friendly.
What do you mean, too friendly?
Sea elves aren't known for their warmth. He just caught me spying on his settlement. I thought I had a fight on my hands. Instead, he flattered me, then ran off. I hope this doesn't ruin the job.
That is very strange. Were you told anything about the Druid Relic?
All the job broker said was that the sea elves recently found it. He told us the relic was in Lanshara, but that's it. Not even a description. Maybe we'll learn more as we search the settlement.
What do you know about Lanshara?
Beautiful, isn't it? If this wasn't a job, I'd like to take in the sights. It was an old druid settlement. Since they don't keep records, no one knows what they used it for. At some point, the sea elves moved in. Now they live here enjoying the sun.
Why did the sea elves take Lanshara?
Sea elves typically stay private, aggressively so. These dreadsails are different. They just do whatever they want. Look at this place. Wouldn't you move in if you could? Check where I marked your map. I hope Umindior's safe.
I mean, it doesn't look that nice, really. I can't say that I would move in here. I mean, there's like spider webs all over the place. Who wants to live in a place like this? I mean, I guess some people would like to live in a place like this, but like, it's not obvious that... Why would she think I would want to live in a place like this? Do I look like some guy that wants to live with their spider webs? No. Oh, you wanted to fight? Huh? Alright, you got your fight.
Is that you, dear? I still need rest. No more, my sweet. Just need some rest. So energetic. Quite wore me out.
Umindior, Quinn needs your help with the job.
Quinn, job? Oh, that can wait, lovely. I'm quite thirsty. Could you bring me the water bucket? Oh, you wore me out.
mean, can this guy not see or what? There you go. There's your water.
You're not Neri. Who are you? Why did you go and do such a thing? Now I'm all wet. I was so happy. Happy and sore, but you ruined it. I expected a sea elf. A beautiful, sensuous, vigorous sea elf. Instead, it's you. Where did you come from?
Quinn sent me to find you. She believes you know something about the relic.
The relic? Oh, my head. I can't remember. Sea elf wine. So strong and so sweet. Wait. Yes. I heard Neri had information. She found me when I followed her. Oops. Hold on. Still tipsy.
What happened after she found you?
Not what I expected, truth be told. She dragged me in here. Now, I am very, very sore. Oh, the note. Someone delivered it. After. Neri cursed and ran out. It's on the table. Maybe read it? I can't. My eyes are blurry.
Maybe she poisoned you. Neri, you seem preoccupied, but conserve some energy for your actual duties. Minehel wants those fools, Elorian and Lanowis, locked up until we can figure out exactly what they did. They're in the old druid rooms where we usually lock up drunk and disorderly sailors until they sober up. Do a pass now and again. Make sure they haven't killed each other before the sea witches can do it. They need to stay alive and in reasonable health for now. Minehel keeps going on about needing to keep them alive, to revert whatever it is they triggered. One moment she's raging about them being idiots, the next she suddenly turns thoughtful. My soul to the sea, I found myself attracted to her right then and there. Usually, she scares the salt from my skin. What idiot finds an ancient relic in a place where druids perform their disgusting rituals, and thinks it would be a good idea to try to use it? By the way, should I be jealous of your new toy? Okay, so this is some other guy. Her other lover, apparently. Wait, oh, I've got to talk to Umindior again.
I'm
Umindior.
still wet and really cold. I don't like it, friend of Quinn's. Quinn friend. What's the note say? It made my delightful Neri leave.
The note says 2 people used an ancient relic.
Let me see... Right. It's coming back. I heard Neri guarded it, the relic. I followed her. We came here. She grumbled about this. Said 2 idiots went where they didn't belong. Activated it. Her anger made things more fun.
Did Neri mention the location of the relic?
No, but hey, now we know 2 people who can tell us. Minehel locked them in a cell on the beach. Maybe they're mad about that. Let's see if they'll tell us something. I'm pulling it together, but I still need a moment. I'll meet you at the cell.
Alright, I'll go talk to some imprisoned sea elves.
Oh, standing hurts. My arms hurt, my... everything hurts. I really miss Neri. Oh, right, she could come back soon. Talk fast if you have questions. Otherwise, I'll meet you at the cell on the beach. We'll ask those sea elves about that relic.
Did you learn anything else while you had Neri's attention?
I learned a great deal. Wait, you mean about the job?
Yes.
I've told you what I remember. Neri's a god, 2 idiots, an activated relic, whatever that means. The sea elves are typically private types, hard to read and keep to themselves.
Do people usually behave like Neri towards you?
I wouldn't call myself unlucky in such affairs. But no, not typically. I don't know why. Look at me. Maybe I'm just too intimidating. Yes, that must be why I attracted Neri. Oh, she is so very strong.
You said she dragged you in here?
She caught me hiding behind some rocks. We locked eyes. As she approached, I knew I should run. But something about her look, it kept me still. When she grabbed my collar, I thought I was dead, until she kissed me. Hard. Then we came here.
Okay, the note mentioned sea witches. What do you know about those?
I think they're sea elf religious figures. Or magic leaders? Honestly, I can only guess. I didn't think I needed to read up on them before I came here. Maybe Neri can tell me more when we're together again. If we have time.
Do you know anything about Lanshara?
Old Druid settlement, I think. Makes sense based on the name, that the whole island was Druids. Now the Dread Sails are here. Wonder what their plans are.
What can you tell me about yourself?
Sure, I'm a little drunk on strong wine, and an even stronger woman. But not so much to tell a stranger my secrets. You should know, on this kind of job we keep to ourselves. Plus you got me all wet. Not even sure I even like you.
Well, I don't like you either, because you're
how's my
slacking
shirt?
off on your job.
Oh, now it's wet too.
I mean, he can go cavort with Neri when he's done with the job. Find the prisoners. Alright, so I'm actually going to stop the video right here. And in the next episode, I will finish up this quest, figure out what's going on here at Lanshara, and then head over here and find Octon, and then go down to this delve right here, and then we'll head back to Vostir and finish the main story. Thanks for watching. See you next time.